This is the second part of Chapter 4, Major Locational Determinants. Labor climate. Factors to consider in determining an area's labor climate are the workforce's degree of unionization, skill level, work ethic and productivity, and public officials' attitudes. Transportation services and infrastructure. With many firms requiring high-quality, capable transportation services, considerations such as suitable location, cost, and modal choice are made. Proximity to markets and customers. Considered are both logistics and competitive variables. Logistics variables include transportation availability, freight cost, and market size within 1 day's travel time. The more firms in the market area, the greater the competitive advantage the proposed location offers. Quality of life. This involves the employee's well-being. This factor is more important to companies that must attract and maintain a professional and technical mobile workforce. The quality of life variables in metropolitan areas include climate, housing costs, healthcare and environment, crime, passenger transportation, education, recreation, the arts, and economic opportunities. Taxes and industrial development incentives. Other determinants that influence facility location include environmental considerations and both business and personal taxes. Environmental permits are important to companies producing certain chemicals or drugs. Business taxes affect operating costs in an area, and personal taxes affect the area's cost of living and the wages that have to be paid. Another location influence factor is industrial development incentives extended by communities to attract companies to locate in their area. These may include tax incentives, financial arrangements, reduced water and sewage rates, and rent-free buildings. The importance of various determinants depends on the specific needs of the company. Supplier networks. This considers the availability and cost of raw materials and their transportation cost, as well as the cost of transporting raw materials and component parts, as well as the cost of transporting materials to the proposed site. Land costs and utilities. Issues relating to the cost of land and the availability of needed utilities are considered. Also, the availability and expense of utilities, such as electrical power, sewage, and industrial waste disposal, will need to be factored into the decision-making process. IT infrastructure. This considers the availability of IT infrastructure, which refers to hardware, software, network, and talent resources. Overall, the speed and quality of data transmission will have major impacts on the effectiveness of supply chain operations in various regions and countries of the world. Company preference. In some cases, location selection may be based upon company or CEO preference to an area. Locating near the competition and/or common access with other firms to benefit such as skilled labor supply, excellent marketing resources, or proximity to key supplier industries is also a determinant. A number of trends in today's logistics environment may have a significant effect on decisions involving logistics facility location. Included among these are the following: strategic position of inventories, such that fast-moving, profitable items may be located at market-facing logistics facilities. Aside from a general trend toward disintermediation of many wholesaler distributor operations, companies are moving to greater use of customer direct delivery from manufacturing and other upstream supply chain operations. There's a growing use of and need for strategically located cross-docking facilities that serve as transfer points for consolidated shipments that need to be disaggregated or mixed into typically smaller shipments for delivery to individual customers. Due diligence for location and site selection decisions is placing great emphasis on access to major airports and/or ocean ports for import and export shipments. Greater use of providers of third-party logistics services who may assume part or all of the responsibility for moving a firm's products to its customers and/or moving its inbound parts and materials to its manufacturing process. The rising interest in omni-channel capabilities has elevated the importance of not only making good location decisions, but also integrating alternative approaches to fulfilling consumer demand.